Hello, Editing Jeremy here. The 18-wheeler on Highway 11 is very annoying, however, we gonna let them do their job. I apologize if I am being very quiet in these videos that I am about to do. That's the first thing. And second of all, just to preface why this video is happening in the first place, plane tickets are very expensive and or were very expensive. I'm not sure what the tickets are nowadays. Getting out of Los Angeles, going to literally the other side of the country. So my parents, the good people that they are literally they literally drove across the country to come pick me up and to help me move. But that's like a bonus, whatever. But they literally drove across the country to pick me up so I could be home in time for Christmas. We did not make it back to home for Christmas, just a little spoiler. But in that matter, we did drive across the country, and I am now back in my room in North Carolina. So, if you want to see some sights and what the United States actually looks like and how big the continual 48 is, especially Texas, yeah, continue watching. Anyways, back to the video, Jeremy. I was planning a more appealing version of this video, but that's just not gonna happen. My dad is making us start off at 4 in the morning instead of 4 p.m. an entire 12 hours earlier than I expected. To that, I have to say why. I mean, I understand why, because he doesn't trust Los Angeles traffic. And to be fair, I don't blame him. But it's like, bro, what the heck? Legit, I'm tired. I am so tired. But, gotta make it back. We're not gonna make it back before Christmas. And if we do make it back before Christmas, that'll be a miracle. However, it's whatever. I feel like I'm in that one Good Luck Charlie movie. If you know, well, it's only one movie. It only lasted that long. Oh, Jesus, you're close. I just feel that, the United States should have a high-speed rail line from the Atlantic to the Pacific and everywhere in between. That's just me, though. I don't know about y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. High-speed rail lines everywhere. This country is big as hell, so stay safe, LA. Peace out. A-Town down. I'm not even in A-Town yet, but I will be in 2 days. Alright, bye. We'll see you guys on the road. Y'all, it is colder than I don't know what. I'm working from my car. It's ghetto. I just want to be in a stationary location. I'm about to make my parents stop at the Phoenix location of my workplace just so I can do some well, I did the tasks in the car. Shout out to Verizon and their hotspots. But bruh, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's just a lot. At this moment in time, we are driving through the desert of Arizona. As you can see, there is nothing outside. But, that's what makes this part of the country gorgeous, the, western United States. And as you can see, you can see my father just straight up lacking. He knocked out for the camera, knocked out for the folks. I'm really glad that my parents are not that tech savvy, because I was fully knocked out as soon as I hit the car, because we left at 4 in the morning that morning. So we got to talk about that. But you can see the desert and all the hills and stuff like that, and we're actually entering New Mexico. We got here in the afternoon, and New Mexico is easily one of the most gorgeous states I've ever been to. And you see my mom also lacking. We hate to see it. But yeah, as you can see, New Mexico's right there. Bomb food. Highly recommend. Don't go at night though, it's kind of scary, as you can see. I think we see some type of fruit tree there as well. It's really gorgeous, really very much so brown and all of that. So, but we didn't spend too much time in New Mexico, maybe like an hour, 2 hours in the entire state because New Mexico isn't the biggest state out there. And as you can see here, we are entering Texas, more specifically El Paso, Texas. And throughout here, if you looked directly to the right, you could quite literally see the wall. And now you may be thinking, oh my god, Trump actually built that wall? No, the wall has been there. In fact, like the Marine Corps and the Armed Services, which they have a really big base in El Paso, it's called Fort Bliss. They are actually part of the operations there. They are actually in charge of maintaining the wall. You can see the wall, that solid gray line in the background or in the horizon. That's the wall that separates the United States and Mexico. So that's there. It already exists. So Trump's whole propaganda building the wall, BS. It already existed, and I'm surprised people actually fell for that campaign strategy. Not to say that it was supposed to be there in the first place, because honestly, I'm against borders and stuff like that. So let people go on how they do. Anyways, I'm at Starbucks right now to finish my day, finish my work day rather, because working from the car was very uncomfortable and having unreliable service was actually annoying me. So here I am in Starbucks, trying to be aesthetic while also doing my work. But yeah, thank you for my parents for actually stopping at a Starbucks and doing that. And shout out to caramel apple spices everywhere because no one knows how to make them, but yet they're delicious. But anyways, we are leaving El Paso and driving through to the next stop. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna start talking in real life, so I'm gonna stop recording. I was just rudely informed that I needed to drive the rest of the way that we are driving today. We are going to much more middle of nowhere Texas. Um, okay, yeah. I would much rather stop in a more colored part of Texas, aka Houston. But once again, this is not my decision. And to be quite frank, I don't like being in Texas, period. It is mad cold. It is actually below freezing and windy at that. Los Angeles is supposed to be in the 70s in a few days. I am jealous. I am very much so bitter. That's it. I'm just jealous and bitter. I don't like being in the cold. Yeah, and we're still like in the middle of the desert. So I'm going to stop recording. I'll record again once we get to stop number 1, which should be Fort Stockton, Texas. Other than that, I'm about to start driving, and it's like pitch black outside, so y'all can't see nothing anyway, because Apple cameras at nighttime, no matter how much they try to advertise like that stuff is gas, it is still trash. But other than that, I'm done for today. Well, not really. I'll record when I get back to the hotel. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Bye. Good. I almost said good morning. We've been driving for 16 straight hours. That is ridiculous. And then we're driving like 12-ish more hours. Fun, I guess. We drove like 1,000 miles today. America is gorgeous. The West. We're now in Central America, not like that. Central United States of America. There we go. I'm tired. I woke up really early. We left LA at like 4 a.m. PST. I am now in. I crossed 2 time zones. We're from Pacific, Mountain. Now I'm in Central. It just. Ugh. Now I'm going to lift heavy things to forget about what I went through in the past 16 hours. Alright, bye. I wish I wasn't in Texas. The Lone Star State, no place for us. I wanna be back in Carolina, eating my grandma's pecan pie. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. Oh, Oh, get me the hell. No, nope, sir. Good morning. It's cold as hell. Day 2, middle of nowhere, Texas. Going to New Orleans. Well, it's something I would drive because Texas is bigger than the metro. Um, I said it's cold as hell outside. Christmas Eve. My daddy was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go outside, turn on the car," and then my mama was like, "Oh, you want us to come on in and sit in the car? Why the hell will we sit in the car? It's cold." So we gotta go sit in this doggone car. For what reason? None. How cold is it? Look into the camera. How cold is it?
Well, looked out on the outside of here, the thing here, and two icicles had an overcoat on.
Wow.
Says it's 14.
Disgusting.
That's how cold it is. Icicles are wearing overcoats. How cold is it, Jeremy?
Satanically cold.
Huh?
Satanically cold.
That'd be hot cold. That's an oxymoron.
Exactly.
Y'all go ahead and shout. I did call up on to let know we on the road.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell her for her phone that no way. She
True.
might have it with her and might not have it with her.
True, I understand. But I knew you had yours.
But you know I always gonna have mine.
Right, that's right. That's right. And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's good. We'll give you a call later on. Give us a call later on.
Okay, then y'all do that.
All right, let know we head towards New Orleans. Got about we'll get there about 10 tonight.
Okay, so we expect to see y'all sometime tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Then we gotta get on the road. Cause James is at home. James coming home.
Yeah.
So we'll stop. We'll see. We'll give you a call. We'll see tomorrow. We'll give you a call later on tonight.
Okay, then y'all do that. Then y'all be careful out there.
All right,
Okay.
then. All right.
Okay, then. Bye-bye.
If it needs twisting. You look good.
Where are we now?
Texas.
Where in Texas? Middle of nowhere,
On the way to
Texas.
San Antonio.
So middle of nowhere, Texas. Anything you have to say?
Nothing.
Where are we at? Buc-ee's? Tell me about Buc-ee's.
Huh?
Tell me about Buc-ee's.
In the whole world.
Just everything in there.
Anything you ever thought you wanted.
About to go in here, I guess. Okay, it's not as cold as it was before. Oh, Jesus, I'm just popping. Buc-ee's. Deer corn.
Everything in here is Bucky.
Oh my God.
Everything. That's Bucky. Want a picture with Bucky?
No, I do not. I'm finna move because I'm screaming. I guess these folks don't believe in closing doors now. Because, yeah, I heard. At least it's above freezing now. I said at least it's above freezing now. Anything you want to say to the folks?
Yeah, we getting our exercise.
I guess not.
Willie said we
so
were getting our
we finna-
exercise in.
What? Oh, driving?
Driving.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna drive until we get to Houston. So
Who you talking to?
H-Town down.
What
Anything you
doing?
want to say to the folks?
What are y'all doing?
I'm recording.
Right.
Anyway, H-Town down. We out here. Shout out to Megan. Lock Kelsey up too. Alright, that's all I gotta say. Bye. Alright, we're here at a famous Texas delicacy. Boom. If you know, you know. This is one of the only reasons why I tolerate this state. Because Whataburger is the best part about this state. Period. So I'm finna tear it up. Actually, the best part about this state is Beyonce. And then Megan. Shout out to Megan. Lock Kelsey ass up. But we out here at Whataburger. As you can see, I am glad to be back in the South because of the biscuit and gravy meal.
Around the lake.
Wow.
They going 100, well, they cut you off, and hit your brake, watching them squeeze in somewhere. Yeah. That's what they're doing. They speeding and they cut you off.
We are currently near the Louisiana state. Dang, that thing is loud. We are currently. Oh my God, I can't speak English. Oh. We are currently near the Louisiana state line, near Beaumont, Texas. All right, that is all. Hopefully, I get to record later. Bye. So at this point in time, we are entering into Louisiana. There is a sign somewhere, but either we didn't see it or it no longer exists. Either way, as you can see, there are some oil fields and different types of swampland. We've entered into the wet part of America, as opposed to the desert. So that's actually pretty cool to see the transition from the desert to the wetlands. Obviously Louisiana is Louisiana, but there are some like very small towns here in the state that I found really charming, and here's me driving and my dad providing the videography skills. Anyways, we're about to come up to a next stop and I'm about to start speaking in real time in 3, 2, 1. Interview time. What you gotta say?
Good driving, Jeremy.
Thank you, mother. We are in the middle of nowhere, Louisiana, the bayou,
Oh,
if you will.
Louisiana?
Yes. We've been in Louisiana for an hour.
You don't get much in the back seat.
You really don't. Oh, well, they took down the sign.
Did it?
They did.
That's how I missed it then.
Yeah. Like, we're like an hour and a half out from Baton Rouge.
Oh, okay.
So.
You finished with this cup.
What is it, the Whataburger cup? Yeah. So at this point, we've reached New Orleans, like the city, New Orleans. As you can see, it's pretty dark, and this is Christmas Eve as well, so the traffic isn't as bad. If you go in like the summertime, traffic is like actually god awful, or when it's like raining, or when the drawbridge is up. But right now it's actually pretty chill. As you can see, that's the Superdome where the Saints play. It's lit up red and green because, you know, Christmas. And there you see the Smoothie King Arena. I think it's called the Smoothie King Arena. I'm not sure. I don't do sports. But I do know that my kinfolk, Brandon Ingram, plays there. Brandon's like a distant cousin. If you don't know what kinfolk means, he's like a distant family member. He is on the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm sure he's doing great and all of that. I don't really do the touristy stuff in New Orleans. I just go to my family's house and chill with my cousins. But yeah, if that's you, go to New Orleans. It's great. Anyway, it's Chulu time. Chill out. Cholo. Could it be the vlog? Why do you like stuffed chicken? And by the time you realize, why do you like stuffed chicken, bro? Fake.
Yeah, right. Did you turn on the oven? I ain't even turn on the oven. Take the oven 5 minutes. You want to?
Smile for the cameras.
She wants my water. Elena, you want the water?
She's in the basket.
It won't make you that close. If you just face it straight.
You're on my finger, friend. You're on my finger. On my finger.
She's going to look down at the bottles there.
I know. She holding on to my finger. Okay, dang.
He was talking about it last night.
Just like Chulu. So at this point, there is quite literally no other way to explain this. We are kind of, sort of breaking into somebody else's house, but yeah. So we're walking in the backyard, you know, regular Christmas Day things to do with your family, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I have nothing. I really have nothing else to say. We're trying to be, you know, sneaky. Not sure how that's working. You know, real cold outside. You know, beautiful foliage, and there's the fake right there. Ugh. Anyways, after we broke into somebody's house, we are now leaving the crime scene, aka New Orleans. Casual driving in the daytime of Highway 90 of New Orleans, It's all going great, going good, going dandy. And honest to God, New Orleans is one of my favorite places to be, just with family and being able to chill out and not do all like the rah rah stuff. But now that I'm of age, it's worth to try it at least one time. And here's this infamous bridge on I-10 that lasts forever. You can only see water on either side, as you can see. It's honestly gorgeous. Um, but yeah, here's that infamous bridge. Traveled this bridge many a time to get to and from New Orleans, but it's a great place. Actually, the first time we actually took a ferry because we were like super confused, and that just happened to be one of the times we drove across the country because my family just moved there and we wanted to see them and stuff like that. So yeah, I actually have a special song coming up for when we cross into Mississippi. 3, 2, 1, go. So at this point, we have reached the pink, aka Mississippi. I can't put the song on here because I don't want to get in trouble with copyright, but we all know the theme song. Cricket letter, cricket letter, cricket letter, cricket letter, humpback, humpback, Mississippi, pride, pride, all of that. Period. There ain't nothing in Mississippi except for country. So we go into Alabama. Roll Tide. Period. But like Mississippi, there ain't nothing going on in Bama, I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of trees and like hills and stuff like that. It's actually really gorgeous. In some of the clips I'm about to show right now. I prefer Alabama is one of the places I've been to because my grandparents and extended family live out in Bama as well. Actually, my dad's family has its origins in a town called Selma, Alabama as well. So it's, Alabama is a really important place for our family, especially in the city of Birmingham. This is where a large portion of my family lives and why I'm such an Alabama fan, because Tuscaloosa is right down the road. Birmingham once again has a special place in my heart because a lot of points in my childhood were in Birmingham, so I really feel really closely to this city and all of it. I just feel like it's real homey and real country, and I really like reading real country, as you can tell by the tone of my voice. But we finna get into my grandparents' house. If you can translate what my granddaddy's saying, I love you forever. Like, oh my God.
Started calling him, telling him to get me the hell out from up there. I'm gonna put it on the line, just like if you ain't doing that, cause I'm telling you what took place.
Yeah.
I told your mama that.
No, you didn't.
You lie. Yeah, I did tell you.
Yeah. What did it do? Plug in?
Oh yeah, it keeps it cold.
Yeah.
Oh, refrigerator.
You talking about my
A cooler.
refrigerator.
A cooler for sure.
You mess with the house on your cat.
Wow.
Talk about my refrigerator.
Oh.
You mess with the house on your cat. Hey, talk about my
And the
refrigerator.
ice making sure we knew they be used 7 days a week.
Last thoughts driving back to my house from Birmingham. It's like a 9-hour drive. It's fine. Firstly, I miss LA. It is 80 degrees there today. It is Christmas Day, by the way. I think it's 80 degrees, whatever. It has been long. It has been treacherous, and slightly aggravating. But I will say, grateful to my family for picking me up because I was broke, and could not afford a plane ticket to go back home. So, yeah. Glad this is happening. We will not make it back to North Carolina. Well, yeah, the state of North Carolina, we will probably make it back to. But our house, oh no, we're coming back in the middle of the night, like 2 a.m. But it's almost over. I'm going to be back home for like a few days and going right back to LA. Yeah, really wish that we could have took our time back here, but they have stuff to do. I ain't got nothing to do, child. But they have stuff to do. And I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Obviously, there's not going to be like much like bright footage going forward to the end of this video because it is like, it gets dark in America about like 5 p.m. And also, I am in rural America. That means all you will see is like trees and hills and stuff like that. Like, it's gorgeous, of course, if you can see it. And since I am starting out driving this last stretch, I am driving during sunset, and obviously I'm gonna try to get the Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina state lines. I'll try. Dang. I'll try to get those like recorded and stuff like that if I'm not either asleep or driving. But obviously, if I'm driving, I'm gonna have my dad like put up the phone and like record and stuff like that. But at the same time, like, you know, darkness, whatever, and you'll just like have somewhat of like my commentary instead of like me outwardly speaking, because my parents do play copyrighted music and I'm just like, ugh, don't need that. But I hope that you guys enjoyed my family, both in New Orleans and in Birmingham. Hope you guys enjoyed us and the scenery across this country. Like, comment, subscribe if you want like detailed like experiences of me like driving across the country, because I did it multiple times. This is not my first time doing this. I did it when I was a little kid, to and fro, moving to California, and then this time as well. So this is not my first rodeo driving back and forth across this country. Probably won't be my last. Hopefully it's not me moving, because good God, that was hectic. It was annoying too. But yeah, if you want some stories about me doing that, please let me know. Or about other things like college and my like personal life and stuff like that. I don't mind sharing. I'm an open book. In real life, I don't really care if y'all know my business or not, because like I'm just me and I'm not that important. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video and coming across this journey. Deuces. I am talking a lot, and do not worry, guys. I am uploading a version of this drive, less like an aesthetic version, where it's just royalty free, like lo-fi music, while also doing this. As you can see, we are entering in Georgia. As I said in the previous clip, there is so much, like, iPhone cameras are not equipped to film in the dark, no matter how much they put in new features to like to compensate for poor performance at nighttime. There's only so much I can do. But this is Atlanta. This is all of this. But like I said before, I am uploading a video that is just like real TV music and just vibes and scenery, because I have a lot more footage to show you guys, just to really get a sense of how gorgeous and huge America is. We are entering in South Carolina at this point. We are so close to getting into North Carolina. And just like in my childhood, I dreaded going through South Carolina because it felt like forever. Georgia was always fine. Getting through Bama to get to Birmingham was always fine. But it was South Carolina. It was just a chunk of South Carolina. I just couldn't stand it. It was almost agonizing. Like, it angered me so much. I'm like, oh my God, South Carolina, let me get through. And at this point, we are entering into North Carolina finally, after like 3 hours worth of driving. Now, what you see here is called south of the border. Don't let this place fool you. There ain't nothing in Robertson County except for like the state prison. That's in Robertson County. But also Pembroke is there, and I really like Pembroke. They have a large number of Lumbee Native Americans there. The Lumbee tribe is here. Very good to learn from a lot of them. I have a couple of friends who are Lumbee, and sitting and learning from them is just astounding. And to see how, colonizers really messed this place up. And here's me with more info on south of the border, coming up right about now. Alright, we are at the last stop of our cross-country landmark state journey things. Here we have the south of the border. Ha ha ha. I thought we saw this in El Paso. No, we see this in Lumberton-ish, North Carolina. Yes, that is right. We made it back to the other side of the country. Woo. So as you can see here, we have this amusement park like thing called South of the Border. I'm real talk, and I don't want to. Okay, real talk. I thought this place closed down in the middle of a quarantine because I saw it on like a Charlotte Instagram page that shall not be named. I thought this place closed down. I thought it was gone forever. I thought they were tearing this place down. They were wrong. They were wrong. And it is open. It is open. This place is kind of fun. Every time I leave the state, on I-95, I look at this place and I'm like, dang, I remember that one time I came here when I was 6 years old and never came back until today at 21. Yeah, that's literally it. Um, Obviously, I'm not gonna show you guys my house because I don't need anyone to show up to my parents' house. Y'all don't want that smoke. I'm doing this for y'all safety, not theirs. They're gonna be fine. You will not. Oh, just for reference points, this is what I've been doing for the majority of the car ride if I have not been driving. Um, we have the neck pillow, which is my parents, my actual pillow, and then a plate from my grandma's house, my Alabaman grandma's house. I have my blanket that I bought in Target with a friend, and then I have my hooks on the car. This is my favorite part about the car. Like this, like other than it's like a hybrid, I enjoy that fact too. But I like this as well. No, all right, chaos incarnate. This is my favorite part of the car right here. The sunshades. Is it sunny outside? Not in the slightest. However, it is also my do not disturb because it's already tinted and I get the thing. Anyways, that is all. So I wanted to show where we were, and if you recognize the place, we are in Fayetteville, North Carolina, the 2-6, home of one Jermaine Cole, otherwise known as J. Cole. Everybody know who J. Cole is. If you don't know who J. Cole is, I'm gonna put you on Music Fire, Dreamville's Fire, all of that. So that's how you know where I'm from. About an hour 30 minutes away from Fayetteville. So I'm part of the 2-6 myself. I live in the 2-6, so, or not the 2-6. I don't live in Fayetteville, but I have a 910 phone number. But here's Clinton. Clinton is the country. That's also where Smithfield is. So a lot of your bacon and ham comes from this town. This is where it is processed. Fun fact about North Carolina, or my county specifically, I'm not going to say the name of my county, but we have more pigs than people, and a large amount of pork throughout the world comes from my county. Yes, it does smell awful. I will say that. However, that's where cash is, and cash is king. I'm home now in my room. No hair covering because I'm that tired. I didn't wrap my hair up to go to bed. But yeah, I'm home now. Unfortunately, there's nothing to do around my hometown or nothing to see at all. Not much to see. So imagine 17 years of your life back and forth, like in this town. Like, there's nothing to do at all besides like go to Walmart, which is like 30 minutes away. So that's it. Happy holidays, because Christmas over. So hope you had a good Christmas, good Hanukkah, child. I don't know. But that's the end of this video for real this time. I'm gonna end this video about 4 times. But this is the actual end of the video. Bye.